Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Okay, we have already some people here. I would say we could wait around another minute so we can let more people in.
Okay.
So this time we will be doing a different version of our demos, a shorter one, let's hope, and help you with particular issue that you may find, but especially helping you getting the most out of the software. In this specific case, saving time while creating meal plans with Nutrium. So we hope it's useful for you. But I'd say we could get started,
Okay.
right? Okay.
I think so. All right, guys. So as Inês said, today we're just going to be going over the meal plans and specifically how Nutrium can help you streamline everything. I'm sure you guys know as a nutrition professional how important it is to create a realistic and effective meal plan that your clients will adhere to while also streamlining the process for your business. Meal plans provide enormous benefits for your clients as they will feel supported and guided to make the right decisions for their health goals. A great meal plan is almost like training wheels for your clients. It teaches them how to put great tasting, healthy meals together, and it can show them correct portion sizes or how to even space out meals. However, creating client meal plans can be an overwhelming and daunting task that many dietitians tend to shy away from. Meal plans are tedious and can take hours to prepare, and clients might not follow through because the foods may not fit in with their lifestyle or dietary preferences. This leaves the dietitian and the client feeling frustrated. So how can you create efficient and effective meal plans without spending hours on each one? In this demo, we will show you how Nutrium's meal planning software makes it simple and easy to completely customize a meal plan according to your client's needs and preferences. My name is Sarah Achleithner, Nutrium's Regional Manager for North America, and your host for today's demo. I'm joined by Inês, Nutrium's Customer Success Manager. Today, we will both be discussing the different steps involved in creating a meal plan that your clients will stick to, as well as show you how Nutrium can save you time and energy during this process. By the end of this demo, you will know how to create meal plans that your clients will use and love by using Nutrium's streamlined meal planning features. We will also do a very short Q&A at the end of this demo, so please leave your questions in the comment box. So let's go ahead and get started with some of these tips for meal planning. The first step in creating a meal plan that your clients will adhere to is to ask them important questions relating to diet, health, and wellness. You can do this by documenting their foods, their food dislikes, their restrictions, their allergies, their intolerances, anything like that. And you also can't forget about your client's health goals. Whether your client wants to lose weight, build muscle, lower cholesterol, or even boost energy levels, you can use all of that information to help your client's overall nutrition profile and determine what exactly you need to do so you can build a plan around those goals. So as you can see here, this is where you would be logging dietary history, client goals. Again, this is all going to be in one space for you. So it's going to be really easy to see and just refer back to whenever you are going back to your client, you're following up with them, and you're just making sure that the meal plan is based on what your client has actually said. But let's not forget, this is one of the most important parts of the meal planning process. It may even be the most crucial step, because without getting details of your food preferences and even health goals, you could put together an amazing meal plan that your client simply can't eat. So be really thorough here and get as many details as you possibly can. So once you have these food preferences and goals documented, this is the great time to start searching for a meal plan that's going to fit your client's needs.
Yeah, sure. So Nutrium offers a variety of meal plans templates that you can use. So I will show you now where you can access these meal templates. So here on the left side menu, we can access the section. And here you will find some templates that Nutrium offers. So whether for vegan meal plans, low carb, etc. We have some that you can choose from, and then you can adapt to your client. So for example, I will choose this one gluten-free, and I'll go here. So you can see that this is all a pre-made, so it's all there for you. But I have the option to duplicate it, and then I'll be able to edit it. And I can do all the changes that I think that would be appropriate for my client. So if there's anything that I don't think is appropriate for them, I can just remove the food or add any other that I think will suit them best. So this is how you can edit any of our pre-made meal plan templates. And you can also create your own. So if I go back, you can create your own meal plan templates. So you have a lot of options here for you to personalize what you can offer your clients. And how can you do this? How can you import a meal plan and use them with your clients? So when accessing your client list here on the left, then you will choose client. I'm going to choose William. And if I go here to the meal plan section, this is where I'm going to build the meal plan for my client. So if I want to use a template that I created previously, or a template that is already pre-made by Nutrium, I just need to click here on this icon and choose whether if I want to import a meal plan from other clients that I may have, or a meal plan from the templates that we just saw. So I'm going to choose one, and I select the date that I want to import it. So I'm going to choose Monday, and I click import now. So I just click confirm, and here it is. So now that it's here, I can also make any changes that I want. I can delete any meal plans. Also change the name. If I click here, I can just delete the quantities as well. So we have all the options here to personalize this meal plan. Okay, so another thing here interesting regarding templates is that we can also create templates for recommendations. So going again here to this section, I can see that not only have I meal plan templates, but I also have foods to avoid templates and recommendations. So I can create these also to streamline my work while creating and personalizing all of these recommendations. And this is easily imported here. So if I go to this next section, this is where I can import these templates. So I can easily import them here or here as well in the recommendation section. So this is super useful and helpful when creating a meal plan. So I believe this is what I wanted to show you now.
No, yeah, that's really great. And like we were saying before, just coming up with the foods to avoid, the recommendations,
yes.
health goals, allergies and tolerances, anything like that is really important, if not the most crucial step with creating the initial meal plan. So having this area within Nutrium is so crucial. And again, all in one space, just make it so easy for you. You're not going to lose it. And it's always going to be there. You can update as necessary. So that is the first very most important step that we need to be doing. The second thing we need to do is review and determine what your client's schedule is going to look like. And so that takes us into our next thing, is just understanding what a daily and a weekly schedule is going to look like. So once we have these food preferences and health goals done, we got to determine a schedule here. So understanding what a client lifestyle and work schedule is like is absolutely key to creating a meal plan that's going to lead to long-term success. Asking questions such as, what time of day do you like to eat? Or what is the most convenient for your schedule will help shape the way of what your meal plan looks like and determine how simple or how complicated the meals can be. Asking a client to prepare a complicated lunch every day during the week when they barely have time to step away from their desk on lunch break is just not going to be attainable for them. So instead, work with your client's schedule and suggest alternatives that will work for their lifestyle instead.
Yeah, absolutely. You can also register that information here if you want. There is a section on Nutrium that you can use in case you want to register any observations that are not here in the information, in these sections, in the information tab. So you can easily write here any text and it gets registered with the date. So it's really useful for you then to refer back to it. So in taking this example that Sarah was mentioning, so if we also want, for example, to create a meal plan that adjusts to our client lifestyle, for example, we already want to prepare what our meal plan for our client for the next weeks. As you can see, you can create a weekly meal plan with Nutrium, but only for 7 days. But there is also an option for you to create a longer meal plan. So if I want right now to create meal plan for 2 weeks, I can do that easily here. So I just import the template that I want for these first 7 days, and then I can do the same for the following 7 days. So that will also work. When I click here on import meal plan, I can choose the template that I want. So either the one that I created or the one that is already available on the system. And I can choose it for the next week. So I'm going to choose this one, for example. That's the one that I want my client to have next week. And I want it for every day. Okay. And instead of clicking on import now, I'm going to click on schedule import. So what this will do is, so this meal plan will be available the day that I set it here. So for example, if I want next week, next Thursday, let's say, and I want it to appear here at 6 a.m. So I can do this easily, and then I schedule the import. So this means that next week on this day at this time, I will see this meal plan here on my client's profile, and they will also see it on their end on the mobile app. So then the software lets you know this. So you get this little warning here, letting you know that there is a programmed meal plan for this date. So this is also very useful when you are planning your clients' meal plans.
Yeah, exactly. That's amazing. The features there are so great and so useful, again, just to save you time and energy while being the most efficient and effective for your client. So everyone wins in this situation. Yeah. So once we've already determined your client's food preferences, the health goals, and schedule, like we just went over, let's go ahead and create this actual meal plan. So with Nutrium software, you can search through dozens of meal plans and choose one that fits for your client's needs. We've already gone over that, but you can also add your own recipes to meal plans for a personal touch.
Yeah. So now I'm going to show you how you can do this. You also have here a section for recipes on the left side menu, and you can create your own recipes and personalize them according to what your clients need. And also if you want to create a database of recipes as well on your account. So it's really simple. You just need to click here on create new recipe. I will show you a recipe that we have already created here. So let's choose this one, banana pancakes. And you can write all the information regarding this recipe, so the description, preparation time, etc. Add all the ingredients, so it's really simple as well. You just need to add ingredients as you go, cooking method as well, and you can add any portion and common measures. So for example, let's say I want to add a tablespoon. I can do that here and also here. It's not particularly relevant for pancakes, but we can do that. I don't know, I'll write something. So I will add, so, and this will be here, and this is the pancakes, banana pancakes recipe. You can also add a photo for your clients to see when they are doing this, checking this recipe, and also the analysis on the right. So now let's go to our client's profile again, to the meal plan section. And let's see how we can incorporate this recipe in our client's meal plan. So let's say that I want to add it here. And I'm going to look for the pancakes. So I have to click here and select my recipes. That's really important for you to check your recipes here. And now I think it was this one. Yeah, that's right. So I added a common measure, tablespoon for my pancakes. And now I can choose it here. You can see that it's available now. So I can select the quantity. So I select 2 tablespoons of banana pancakes. So it's really fast and simple, and you can do this very quickly. So then when you deliver the meal plan to your clients, it is completely personalized. You can adjust the quantities as well, the portions, and they can check these on their mobile app, see all the information about the recipe, ingredients, cooking method, all of this information is super useful for them. Yes, so that's great. Another thing that you can check here and is useful as well. So we are in the meal plan section. So the software lets you know the nutritional analysis breakdown of all your meals, the meal plan in general and the meals individually. So you can check this information here. But here on the right, you can check the global analysis. So in terms of macronutrients and micronutrients as well. And also, if you want a more detailed analysis, you can go to this section, analysis, and you can see this information in more detail. So an in-depth analysis. And if you want, you can also send this to your clients. So you have the option to save this as a PDF by clicking here. So let's open this so you can see how it looks like. And then you'll be able to save it as a PDF and send it to your clients, or print it as well, as you prefer. So it's a very useful feature for in case your clients have this curiosity as well. And it's also very useful for you in case you want to adjust any quantities or any nutrients of your client's meal plan.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the analysis portion for me is one of like the key features about the whole software. It's so extensive, I guess, and it's so easy to use. It's easy to see, and as a dietitian, it's really great to just making a meal plan.
This information available. Yeah.
Absolutely. And making a meal plan, again, going back to the food preferences, going back to their health goals, having a detailed analysis will help you get your client there and be able to see exactly what the breakdown looks like in order to have them achieve their goals, right? Because that's ultimately what we want. So I would say that's pretty much the whole step of having your meal plan completed. But before we actually finish out of creating a meal plan, number one, you saw how easy that was. And number two, you still got to ask yourself, is this going to be realistic for your client? This is such a key part in making sure that your client can follow through and see positive results. So the best tip that we have to creating a successful meal plan, while yes, the software is amazing and it does all of this for you, you also need to think and keep it simple and find something that's going to work for your client's lifestyle. So adding things to think about in your little mental checklist could include things such as, does it meet their health goals? Will they adhere to it? And do they like, or are they able to eat the foods and recipes that are included in the meal plan? So once you finish creating that meal plan, just go back through that mental checklist and make sure that it checks everything. What does it look like for their schedule? What does it look like for their food preferences? Is it something they can actually enjoy? Will it help meet their goals? So hitting all of those things once you're done with your meal plan, that's really what's ultimately going to make your client successful and make you not feel so frustrated.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, you can use, so if you give access to your clients to the mobile app, they will be able to check all of this information right on their hands. So they can check their meal plans and all the recommendations you set for them. And everything will be there. So also recipes, all the information in terms of the analysis, so in terms of macros and micros as well. And if they have any doubts or if they are having any issues, you can also check this on your end. So if they log their food diaries on their mobile app, you'll be able to check this information on your end. So let's see how it looks like. You can check that information here in the follow-up section. That's where you're going to keep track of how your client is evolving and progressing. So you'll have an overview of the month and see how your client is doing. So you can see here what issues they had, if they are being compliant or not, all the activities they registered from the app. And also here, if I want to check what went wrong here, I can see that the client changed this food for another. And I have all that information here documented, so I can easily take action and do something about it. Maybe adjust the meal plan to something more realistic, or anything that is easier for my client to follow. So if there's anything, I can also quickly send them a message and get in touch with them. So there is something that you can easily do with the clients, the Nutrients mobile app for the client. So you can keep track of all the struggles and also the victories of your client in terms of adhering to a meal plan.
Yeah, totally agree. I love that. Everything visual is just so great to see. Yes. Again, taking it all back to the easy, the efficient, the streamlined, having it be so visual just really helps out with that.
Yes, both for the client and for the dietitian.
Absolutely. Well, I don't actually see any questions coming through. So I think if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comment box. But that, again, it covers pretty much everything for how to create a meal plan that your clients will adhere to and that you can use Nutrium for in order to help your clients achieve any goal that they have. As you can see, very quick, very easy. That's the whole point of these meal plans, is to have it be easy for you, just because they can be so cumbersome and so time consuming. And you can just see, just creating a meal plan here, it's not meant to be that way. And we really wanted to show you how you can use this within your practice for your clients and really benefit them while saving you time. And it's a win-win for everyone.
Yes, absolutely. If you have any questions at all, just let us know.
Someone just asked a question and said that they find their client won't use the app and respond to the meal plan. How do you get them to do that? That's a great question. How do you do that, Inês?
Well, I think that, it also will obviously depend on the client, right? But I would say that the more you personalize that and adapt it to your client's needs, the more your client will adhere to the meal plan. I think it all comes down to individual needs and preferences. But let me know, Sarah, your opinion on this.
I think sometimes technology can be difficult. So I'm just
That's
gonna,
true.
like, if you aren't used to using an app on your phone, if you are working with a client who might be of an older generation, it might be more challenging for them to want to actually use the app. So I would say if they aren't super responsive with the app, it might be a good way to just meet up in person and try to find some sort of balance with them and being like, well, okay, well, let's not use the app every day. Maybe let's like check it once a week and then go to like every few days or things like that, just to kind of make it a little easier for them to kind of get within that realm, but then try to find other ways that are a bit easier for them to still adhere to a meal plan. So does that mean like printing it out and like having it in a folder for them so that way they can see it every day and then they can just like write and make notes on the side, and then in your next meeting you go over that. So I think you can get a little bit creative as a practitioner to figure out what's going to be best for them if they aren't really willing to use the app.
Right. Yes, I think that is a great suggestion, Sarah. So, okay, we have a suggestion as well. It would be nice to be able to like and comment below the picture in the full diary. That is a great feedback. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, I think that would be nice to have. So, because at the moment you can only comment, not really on the picture itself, but that's great. So thank you for the suggestion. We'll forward to the team and see what can be done in this case. Thank you so much.
Someone also asked that you can send the meal plans by email or paper, right? I think the answer is yes, because you can download as a PDF and then send that.
Yeah. Yes, it's an alternative to the mobile app. You can also download the PDF. In fact, I can just share my screen again and just show how it can be done. So when we are in the meal plan section, we can click here in the printer icon, and this will create a PDF. But if you go to the deliverable section, that is the last one where you give access to your client's app, or where you send the meal plan, if you click here on send meal plan, this will be sent automatically by email to this client. In case the client doesn't have an email address, you can just print the meal plan and then deliver it to them. So we have options for every situation.
Mm-hmm. That's great. We had another question come through. How can we reconcile between the information given by the client and the recommendations? How does the software know automatically the meals to avoid? This way, the forbidden ingredients will be directly removed from the list.
Okay. I think I'm not seeing the same questions as you do.
It's in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How can I keep a record of previous meal plans to refer back? So was this the question that you were mentioning?
It's one of them. It's not the one I asked, but we can still answer. We can answer that.
Yeah, okay. So for you to keep a record of previous meal plans, you will always have to save the current meal plan. So in this case, here, always in the meal plan section, you can go here and then click on this little button here and save it. So you can save it as a client's file. So when you click here, you can just give it a name. So I can say that this is William's meal plan and save it. So when I do this, this will be saved in this first tab here, information, and we can see it under files. So it's here, the meal plan. So then it will always be saved here, and you can check it whenever you want. So you can refer back to it. You also have the option to save it as a template, so you can later use it with other clients or the same client again. It's also an option, so you can choose the one that is better for you. But if you do this one, you can just check it and not modify it. So this is these are both good ways for you to save the meal plan.
Mhm. Some people are also saying that the print on the printout section is really tight and not so easy to read. So just another suggestion for that might be to, instead of having multiple different columns, maybe have like kind of stacked with some pictures on the side to have it be a little bit bigger and easier if you wanted to print a double side.
Right. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. Actually, there is also there's a layout in columns, but also a layout in list, if I'm not wrong. But that's definitely a thing that we can improve as well.
Okay, awesome. And then I think what this previous question I asked is trying to say is, how does the software know what meals to avoid? And that's if you are doing like foods to avoid, will it automatically update within the meal plans that you have, or is there a way for, like, do you have to manually fix that?
Yes, in this case, you will have to manually fix that because it won't adapt automatically to the client's needs. So it will always have to be manually changed. So if I want to delete something and add something, I will have to do it myself.
Okay, so basically the foods to avoid and things like that are just kind of for your own knowledge, and then when you go to update, you would for a meal plan, you would have to kind of keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So that kind of leads into the next thing, is someone suggested that they would love to see a feature where foods in the allergy list would be automatically removed from any meal plan assigned to a certain client, and any recipes containing the allergens would also be removed from options. It would just be a big time saver.
Yes, that is also a great suggestion. I love that one. Who knows, maybe in the near future we can add that, but yes, that would be a great thing to add.
Yeah, that's a great suggestion.
Yeah.
Great. We just got one last question. I think we have time for one more, and then we kind of need to wrap it up, but we'll do this last one. How do I take out under a meal, for instance, lunch, it has appetizer, main, dessert, beverage, and they just want to put everything into one dish?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll show you this as well. So here in this menu, we have the configurations and preferences section. And when we come here, and we can scroll down and then go to the meal plan settings. And here, that's where we can decide what kind of sections we want to add to our meal. So I can just click here and choose the ones that I want. So if I don't want any appetizer or soup or whatever, I can just choose dish and then update it. And then the meal plan will get updated with this as well. So it's super customizable and you can adapt it to your way of working easily.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and I think the last question, I know I said last one, but this is really the last one. Is it possible to send a pre-consultation questionnaire before the consultation? I think that's up to the practitioner, correct?
Yes, at the moment it's not possible to send a questionnaire before the first appointment, but you can stay tuned and keep an eye on our emails because we may have a little surprise for you. And I'm not saying anything else. So yeah, but thank you for that. It's also a great thing to be added to the software. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we wanted to keep this demo short and sweet for you guys. These are some great questions you had. We really appreciate you sending them in. Hopefully they were helpful to you. Hopefully you found this demo informative and you are able to see now how you as a dietitian can more effectively and efficiently help clients reach their goals without spending hours and hours making meal plans. So go ahead, give Nutrium's meal plans features a try out today. We hope you enjoy them. And again, hope you found all of this helpful and can use this to refer back to you if you have any other questions for meal plans. Again, Inês is always open for answering the questions. You can always ask me as well.
Yes.
I might even direct you back to Inês because she would probably know more than me, but
yes, don't hesitate to let us know and get in touch with us on our support chat. We'll always be ready to help you whenever you need.
And any suggestions you have too, please send them our way. All of your guys' suggestions today were great. We are always open to improving the software, making it more efficient and better for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for being here today, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.